What up, 7th graders? This is Mr. McRae here with a little tutorial for how to do today's assignment. So today's assignment is a map assignment because there's nothing I love better than maps. And so if you have access to a printer, you can just print out this map and do what you would normally do with it. And then you can just snap a picture of it with your phone or tablet or anything that you have that takes pictures and email it back to me or submit it in the Google Classroom Turn-In. But let's say that you don't have a printer. All right, so how do you do it? There is actually a way that you can do this map on Google Slides. So you load up the map here in Google Slides, and of course the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a copy of it. So you go File, Make a Copy. It's one, doesn't really matter which one you pick. I'm going to do entire presentation, and I'm going to call it Mr. McRae's Civilizations, or I should say Empires Map. Click OK. A new tab comes up, and in a moment here it will reveal the exact same thing. It's just mine now. Alright, so what I've asked you to do is outline various classical empires. Claudius, get out of the dirt. And so how do you do that? So the first thing you're going to do is, and I'm going to show you the Roman Empire, because I think that one's the hardest, actually. You're going to go up here to where it says Insert. Click on Insert, slide it down, and then there's a thing that says Line. All right, so then you can go to Line, and then there's a whole bunch of options: line, arrow, elbow connector, curve connector, a whole bunch of stuff. But the one that you're going to want to press is actually called the Curve. All right, click on Curve, and now watch what you can do here. So for the Roman Empire, I'm going to have to do several different shapes because it kind of mixes together weirdly, but I'll show you how to do it here. You basically just click where you want the points of the curve to be. So the Roman Empire was in North Africa, so I'm going to click, and then click across, and then click over here, and then it goes down deeper into Egypt, and then it kind of follows the coast up. All right, and then I think I'm going to make that, and then I'm just going to kind of click along the coast here, because obviously the empire was on land. And then, boom, you see it creates the shape. And so now I want to fill in the shape, and let's say I'm going to make the Roman Empire red. So then, boom, I can make it red. So that's part of it. Now, the Roman Empire was not just North Africa, though, so I'm going to need to add more. I go Insert, Line, Curve, and then it also had a European section that included here down in Spain. So I'm going to click along the Spanish coast here. Then included down here in Italy, and so this is going to be kind of an ugly Italy, but it'll work. It included down here in Greece. Then it included a whole bunch of the Balkan Peninsula here. You kind of go up most of France and the Netherlands, click along the French coast, down back to Spain, and boom, I filled in that area. And again, it's not real pretty, but it gets the job done. I'm sure several of you can do a much better job than I can. I do not have, and if you want to, you can, if you press Control Plus, well, you can make it a little bit bigger so it's a little easier to see what you're doing, and maybe I'll do that so that you guys can see what I'm doing, although the consequence is that it makes your menu really small. So Insert, Curve again. So then there's two more sections of the Roman Empire here, including most of what's now Turkey. So we'll click along here, down the Euphrates River here, down over to what's now like Israel, and then back up, and then connect it back with Turkey. And now it's being kind of persnickety because I'm trying to find where it was. And let's see. So this is an interesting one. Up there it goes. You might have to click around to find the original point, but you see there, I did finally get it to connect. And we'll make it red. And then finally, the Roman Empire included part of Great Britain, basically what's now England and Wales. So we'll Insert, Line, Curve, and we'll go ahead and highlight that area. Ooh, back up. And all right. fill that in too. All right, and that's red. So then it also asks you to put in a number of cities. So how do you do that? One of the cities that it asks you to put in is Athens, Sparta, Alexandria, Carthage, Constantinople, Babylon. A whole bunch. It does not actually ask you to put in Rome, but okay, so let's do Athens then, since that was in the Roman Empire after all. And insert. And I'm going to make my menu bigger so you can see what I'm doing with the menu. Alright, so again, you go to Insert, and this time you can just go to Insert Shape. Shapes. And I don't really care what shape you pick. Don't pick a crazy one. I'm just going to do a circle. I'm going to go to where Athens is. I'm going to make a little circle. Alright, and then I'm going to color that circle green so it'll stand out against the red. And so you can see where the green is. And so then what city is that? Then so you insert a text box and you select the area that you picked. Maybe try to make it big enough that you can write. I would say use font size of at least 20. And then Athens. Boom. And so then hopefully you guys could see that. And I'll zoom in again. Let's see. You can also use this view zoom and zoom in even farther. So now I've viewed it at 200%. And so there you can see, there it is, the little green circle, Athens. And now I've showed you how to label a empire, a city. And that's really all you have to do with this map. You are going to have some empires that overlap. That's fine. You know, it'll be obvious to me that you've done it correctly, even though that you have some that overlap. So don't worry too much about that. Let me know if you have any other questions, and good luck.